Hi, how are you? Well, welcome. Um, as you're new here, I should explain. I've been here for a very long time, but I took a long break and I've only just started to come back. If you would like a reading, just let me know. Ask your question. I don't use physical cards. I kind of channel the cards, I can see them. So let me know what your question is and I can give you an answer. And thank you for liking, by the way. Good morning. Where are you from? It's afternoon where I am in London. Okay. Um, what do you want to find out specifically about your job? Okay, so do you want to know if you're still going to be able to have a job? Are you worried about getting fired? Okay. Okay, so like I said, usually, oh, mm. Hi Aisha, you can ask your question in a minute. Um, welcome. I'm glad you're here. Just so you know, I'm not using physical tarot cards today because I can see them all up in here. So I will basically just be using my intuition to do the readings. Okay, so I'm just gonna do Angela's first, and then I'll get to you, Aisha, okay? Or is it Aisha? Please let me know if I said your name correctly. Okay, so let me just wow. Hi guys. All right, hold on a minute. Okay, let me just do Angela's first and then I'll get to you. I'll get to you as soon as I can. All right? Okay. I'm also worried if my co-workers will um okay. Okay, so you were told you were fine, but you want to make sure. Hold on, let me just see what's going on here. Three of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, the Sun. Okay, somebody you are actually going to be fine because you have people in your corner. There are people in your workplace that kind of have your back, right? So it doesn't matter if there's anybody who's going to try and do anything negative towards you. You have certain people where you work who will always try to make sure that you're going to be okay. Your job is secure. Your job is secure. Not every coworker is there for you. Not every coworker is going to be your
Mm.
friend, but there is at least one or two people who 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 care so much that they're going to make sure that if anything shady is going on, you know. Okay, how do I pronounce your name? Kimoni? Sorry, I please please tell me please tell me how to pronounce it. But yeah, there are certain people at your workplace who will always try to make sure that nothing bad happens to you. You have support. So there isn't anything for you to worry about. Things are gonna
Mm.
work out for the better. Um, this Knight of Wands that I'm seeing, I feel like there's some kind of new beginning that you're about to embark on. I feel like there's some new project that you might be kickstarting. Oh, I said it right. Yay! Yay! Yeah, you are focusing on the right thing for now. You are. You're a Leo. That's why the sun came up. Because I saw the sun card and that's a Leo card. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, I see that your focus is exactly where it's supposed to be right now. And you don't need to worry about your job because there are people in your corner that are willing to help you. So what I see is that you're either going to get help from somebody in your workplace to make sure that your job is secure, or if there's somewhere new that you need to work, you're going to get some kind of assistance with that. I see that you're being protected, you're being guided. There's help there for you. And I'm not just talking about angelic help from spirit guides and things like that. I'm talking about physical help. You have people, you know how sometimes people say, oh, you have hidden enemies? You have hidden allies. There are people in your corner that you wouldn't normally suspect. And when you find that you need help, actually speak up about it because there are people who are willing to help you that you wouldn't even expect to want to help you. You have hidden allies and you need to tap into that more. And one of the messages that I'm getting for you is that you shouldn't try to just do everything on your own all the time. It's okay to let people in. It's okay to say, you know what, I need help. I need support during this time. And the kind of help that I'm also picking up on for you is not just necessarily to do with work, just emotional support through the good and the bad times. There are people that are willing to stand by your side, be a shoulder to cry on, or assist you in any way that you don't always make the best use out of. I get the feeling that sometimes you can be a little bit too independent. Let me know if any of this is resonating with you, but I just get this feeling like you can be a bit too independent and a bit closed off, and it's like you want to silently struggle because you don't want to burden anybody or anything like that. And what you need to understand is everything goes round in cycles. You give and you give and you give and you give, but part of self-care, part of self-love is learning when to let go of the need to control how you get through each circumstance. You need to let people give to you, because imagine if you were trying to continuously give to people and they weren't letting you give, right? So then you couldn't do your part to keep the cycle going. You have to let whoever wants to give to you actually give so that they can do their part to keep the cycle going. Part of your lesson in life is to learn when to let go of the need to control how you manage each circumstance. Let me see what you're saying. You see what I just told you. You see what I just told you. So stop worrying, right? And just focus on what you need to focus on. Your focus is exactly where it's supposed to be right now. So let it be about that. Work will always be there. And if you lose your job, there'll be another one. You will always be provided for as long as you make sure that you keep your priorities straight. Who's going to be expecting you to work like a slave when somebody you know just got shot? That's fuckery. Everything is going to be okay. Everything is going to work out for you all right. Just focus on what you need to focus on. Learn when to let go and allow yourself to be loved. Love comes in so many different forms. Love comes in so many different forms. And love for you right now is being given the space and the time you need to focus on your family and get through this very difficult time. So that's your reading, sweetheart. All right, I'm going to do, let's see. Okay, Aisha, are you still here? Oh, come on. You know what? Sometimes people are late. It's not the end of the world. They're not going to kill you, are they? They're not going to kill you. So what if you were late? It's better to be late than to... I shall be with you in just 1 second. It's better to be late than to have not been there at all. And you know what? You don't know why you were late, really. Sometimes we're late getting to a destination because we're being protected from something. Because you don't know that the car that you got into wasn't going to crash into another one at a specific time. But because you left a little bit later, you managed to avoid the car that was going to crash into you. Or you don't know that the store that you were going to go into on the way to work wasn't going to get robbed and you left your house a little bit. You don't know what you're being protected from. You don't know what you're being kept from when you're being late. So fuck other people's reactions to why your circumstances were the way that they were. Everything happens for a specific reason. Sometimes you get to find out the reason, and sometimes you don't get to find out the reason. But if you are going to find out, you'll find out in due course. Just trust in the process. Don't unnecessarily guilt yourself for things that you don't need to feel guilty for. Let that go. Let it go. You are fine. You are fine. You are exactly where you are supposed to be right now. You are exactly where you are supposed to be. And that's that. Okay, Aisha. Your question, Aisha, what is it? Okay. What kind of person is Zaid? Yes, you can ask a question, guys. I'll get to you when I can. No, you don't be sorry for eavesdropping. It's all love. It's all love. So guys, welcome. I just want to let you know, usually I use tarot cards, but today I'm just channeling, and sometimes I can see the cards in my mind. Like I can shuffle them like astrally because I don't have access to my deck right now. So I'm kind of energetically tapping into my deck and just channeling whatever I can. Oh, okay. So where are we? I lost your question. Hold on 1 second. Trying to find it again. Okay. It's an R in... Are you asking if this person wants to marry you? Oh, wait, hold on. So I'm having trouble understanding your message. It's in an arranged marriage, but okay, you're in an arranged marriage proposal and you want to know what your future husband, Zaid, is like, what kind of person he is. Is that correct? Yeah. Okay, let me see. Let me see. What kind of person is Zaid? Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Swords. Eight of Wands. Okay, so first of all, I get this is the type of person who moves quite slowly through life. Very methodical, thinks very, 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 very methodical, moves very slowly when it comes to decision making, likes everything to be precise. This is somebody who really values stability in life. Knight of Swords. This is somebody who's very passionate and always tries to have really good communication with people, even if he doesn't have all the answers. This is somebody who likes to fight for what he believes in. This is somebody who, when they believe in a cause or something is close to their heart, they will defend their position like there's no tomorrow. This is somebody who's going to be very protective over you. Eight of Wands is what I said before. I can still see it. Eight of Wands. This is somebody who's been through a lot in life. This is someone who, even though has had really bad past experiences, they're still trying to heal. But this is somebody who is not at the early stage of their healing. They're quite late in their stage of healing. This is somebody who really is passionate about life, passionate about their goals, passionate about their interests. And this is somebody who's trying to still have a happily ever after, even though life has beaten them down. This is somebody who's always going to try their best to put their best foot forward. This is somebody who, in the relationship, if you guys are going through any bad times, if you're going through any struggles, this is someone who's always going to try to make the effort to make things better. This is somebody who is loyal, hardworking, and dedicated, and still believes and is very passionate. And even though this person makes mistakes and always and quite often gets the wrong end of the stick, is someone who's always going to try to better himself, always going to try to overcome. I like this individual. Hi. Okay, but so far I'm getting like decent energy. Yes, you can ask a question. I'll get to it when I can. Yeah, I'm getting quite. Let me see what else I can see. The Moon card. This is someone who doesn't always see a clear path to their destination, but has such a strong faith. Whatever religion or spiritual belief he has, it's very strong, and he depends on it like there's no tomorrow to see him through everything in life. It's like life is a mystery. I don't know where it's going to take me, but I believe that God will see me through. This is someone humble. This is someone humble. This is somebody who is yeah, this is someone with a really strong sense of justice. This person really has this like how can I put it? It's like if they see something bad happen to somebody, this is somebody who always wants to protect people. Always wants to, this is somebody really caring and considerate and helpful and kind. They never want to see anything bad happen to anyone. This is somebody who really feels things in their heart. And stability and justice is such a strong of strong importance to them. This is someone very emotional, very deep, really feels things. This is someone with a lot that weighs heavy on their heart. But this is a good person, and this is somebody who's going to be kind to you. This is someone who's going to be sweet to you. It's going to take a long time for the relationship, the bond between the two of you to grow strong. It's going to be a slow and steady process. But as time goes by, your bond will get deeper and deeper and deeper. And this person is going to end up taking care of you as you get older. This is someone who really is going to nurture you. And with time, I see this growing into love. Yeah, that's what I see. That's what I see. Yeah. I feel it. It's so beautiful. It's going to take a long time for it to happen. It's like with this Knight of Pentacles that I can see, It's like a slow burn. It's like when you put something into, it's like when you put something into a pot on a cooker, and it's like a very slow simmer, like you're cooking a, like a curry or something. It's very slow simmer, but over time it's going to become something so juicy and tender and soft. It's like your love between the two of you is going to be falling off the bone, so succulent. Okay, so his thoughts for you currently, hold on. Three of swords. What else? Who? Knight of Cups. The thoughts for you currently is just not really knowing what to expect. Still trying to heal from difficult things from the past. But this is somebody who wants to start off slowly, like I said. This is somebody who wants to nurture you. He just hopes that you will feel, okay, this is the current feelings, right? This is somebody who just wants to make a good impression. He's thinking more about what you think of him than what he thinks of you. It's like a nervous type of energy where it's like, oh, I hope I make a good impression. I hope she's going to like me. I've been through some things and I'm just going to try to treat her as nicely as I can. And hopefully everything is going to work out all right. There aren't any specific strong opinions of you. It's more like this person just really hopes that you will think fondly of them. He's more nervous about how he's coming across to you than how you are to him. This is somebody with some slight insecurity. But that's what I have. Wow. Now, I did see something really strange that I want to investigate. Because when I saw the Three of Swords, I saw something that I'd never seen before, which was, and it wasn't like a still image. It was like a knife going, it was the Three of Swords, but then there was a separate thing where I saw somebody throwing a knife in the heart. So I just want to see more about what that's about. Can you clarify that for me? Okay, so what I'm getting here is it's not that there's like a third party per se, because all throughout the reading, remember I said he's been through some things in the past. I think he's getting over some kind of past relationship. I think he's still carrying pain in his heart from that. And that's a very slow and steady process as well. I feel like, things are still going to move forward between the two of you, but the kind of nurturing and the care that I said that you would receive, you're not going to get to that point until he's released the last of the pain that's in his heart, if that makes sense. Hi, thank you for subscribing. I really appreciate it. But yeah, he's still got some healing to do. And until that's done, that's not, all of the stuff I was talking about before, it's gonna be delayed. I do see it happening, but like I said, very, very, very slowly. Because when I saw that Knight of Pentacles, that's literally like the slowest moving card in the deck. It's moving, it's pretty much like crawling. You understand? No, what I'm saying is it's not where it ends, it's where it starts. You see, as each day passes, he's going to let go of just a tiny little bit more of that pain. And with more of that pain that he lets go of, the more he's going to pour into you. It's going to seem like he's quite cold at first. It's going to be like a very slow releasing of his burdens. And as he moves further away from his burdens, he moves closer to you energetically, if that makes sense. Thank you for subscribing. Okay, so guys, if you're new to the chat, I just want to explain, yes, this is kind of a tarot reading, but I'm not using the cards physically because I'm nowhere near my deck at the moment. So I'm connecting with my cards astrally. I'm energetically connecting with my cards and channeling the messages that I can. I'm going to move on to the next one now. I'm glad you liked the reading. You're welcome, sweetheart. To scroll up. I don't know how to pronounce your name, but the person who said how to protect my energy from the boy who's in a situationship, are you still here? Are you still here? Oh, thank you, sweetie. I'm gonna get to you in a minute. I'm doing everybody in chronological order. So I'm scrolling up to see you're next actually. You're straight after this one. How do I pronounce your name? No? You're afterwards. Yes, you're next. So I'm gonna do this one first and then I'm gonna do you after. Okay? Okay, so you want to protect your energy from somebody who's in. Wait, hold on. Let me just read your question again. How to protect my energy from that boy who was in the situation? Listen, Haven. Okay, okay. Oh, it's no. Okay. All right. Thank you for correcting me. Okay, so you want to protect your energy from this person. I already have some things to say, but let me just channel what I can for you first, and then I'll put my own 2 cents in. How does this person feel about? Seven of Cups. I'm seeing a lot of snakes. I'm seeing too many snakes. I'm not just seeing the cards anymore. I'm also seeing like the tail. I'm going to just be saying some random things, okay? And I'll make sense of it in a minute. I'm just saying what I see. And there's a there's strong seven symbolization here, symbolism, right? Because I'm seeing, this is going to sound crazy. I'm seeing like the ponytail of of a unicorn, right? I'm seeing like the back of a unicorn, like the pony hair, and it's all like the colors of the rainbow. And as we know, there were 7 colors of the rainbow. And then we've also got the 7 of Cups, and I'm seeing a shitload of snakes. I do know what to make of this. I'll tell you in a minute. Let me just see what else. I also see a pocket watch. This is so strange. Like I don't normally get readings like this. Wow. Okay. So I'm seeing a pocket watch, kind of like what a train conductor would use, like a controller. Yeah, so I'm seeing like a pocket watch, time, the 7 of Cups, the rainbow ponytail hair. So there's a lot of What time is it on the clock? Hold on, let me see. So they're telling me it's 7 o'clock on the clock. We're seeing 7 of Cups, and we're seeing the 7 colors of the rainbow on the pony. The fuck? What the fuck kind of reading is this? Wait, this is actually kind of interesting. Let me see what else I'm seeing a clover, but it's a 3-leaf clover, not a 4-leaf. So I'm seeing a 3-leaf clover as well. I don't know if Ireland is any significance to you. Okay, so what do I make of this? Let me see if I can get some more cards. 6 of Cups. Past life energy. Okay. What else? Okay, so the answer to your question is this. You want to know how to protect your energy from this person. What I'm being told is in the 7th hour, go to... Now, if you don't have access to like the outdoors, if you don't have access to a garden or a meadow, I mean a forest or wherever, if you don't have access to a field, you can go to this place in your mind. Just make sure you're really comfortable. I don't know if you're really good with meditation, but you need to reactivate your chakras. There are so many videos here on YouTube where you can do like guided chakra meditations, but what I'm being told is that you need to ground yourself more because you need to be more in touch with reality. Because the thing is, on a subconscious level, you know this person is no good for you. And you don't really need to do anything special in order to protect your energy from them because nobody can actually send you anything that you don't want to receive. Nobody can send you anything that you do not choose to receive, right? So if you're not choosing to receive his energy, there is absolutely nothing that this person can do to you. All you need to do is make sure you stay rooted and grounded. Even if you do not activate any of your other chakras, right now it's most important that you reactivate your root chakra because that's what's going to keep you grounded. It's what's going to keep you practical because once you've reactivated your root chakra, you're automatically going to start making better decisions for yourself that are grounded more in what's logical as opposed to what's emotional. Because right now, your emotional self has taken over your practical self. There's an imbalance there. So you need to bring back that logical side to yourself by even, you know what, the easiest way to ground yourself, because you don't even necessarily have to go and do some special meditation. You can ground yourself even just by walking around barefoot for a while. If you can do it outdoors, though, even better. Whether it's your front garden, your back garden, in the park, but spend as much time barefoot over the next 7 days as possible. Over the next 7 days, walk around barefoot as much as you can. And if you cannot, at least do it in the 7th hour, whether it be 7 o'clock in the morning or 7 o'clock in the evening. Over the next 7 days, walk around barefoot for at least 7 minutes. That will get you grounding your energy again. Because once you are grounded, you don't really need to think about what your next move is going to be. You're going to start doing what you need to do to block this person, and this will positively affect other areas of your life as well. This will have positive effects on your work and your career, with family and with friends. You're just going to start moving in a more logical way because right now you're moving too much with your emotions and you need to bring the logic back into balance. Because you can cut yourself off from this person anytime you want. but your emotions are getting in the way, and that's fuckery. To ground yourself. That's all you have to do. You don't need to do anything else that's special. But if you can walk around, if you have access to a grassed area, you know, because the more in tune with you are with the land, the better. And if you want to burn an incense to help you get grounded, I'm being told that cinnamon is a really good one. Cinnamon incense, because cinnamon, what is cinnamon? It's the tree of a bark. It's the bark of a tree. And what's going to help you get more rooted and grounded than a tree? So if you can't access a physical tree, burn some cinnamon. And what else? Am I getting anything else for you? Yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay, Grand Rising. Okay, wait, hold on. You asked, let me just see what you've written here. Let me see what you've written. Um, he liked me at first, but I don't want to be in a I don't want to be in a relationship. That we had talked 3 months. He targeted another girl, but he also wants you to be jealous. I didn't react to anything. And he wants to be friends. Honestly, this person is not your friend. This isn't somebody that you need in your energy. This is not your friend. And once you start connecting more with your root chakra, like I said, you know, things are going to start making sense to you, and you're going to start seeing things from angles that you hadn't considered before. But this isn't somebody that needs to be in your, you know, this person isn't even worth your time or attention. So now I'm going to do Noor. Noor, are you still with me? Oh, wait, hold on. You said, why is he playing games? Because he's insecure. That's why. Because he's insecure. Because it gives him an ego trip. It's to keep you attached. Because the more attached you are, the more he feels like he's someone special when he's not. It's an insecurity thing. That's why he's playing games. Okay, Noor, can you remind me of your question, please? And then after Noor, it's Gabby. Okay, so Gabby, if you're still here, let me know. And then I'll do you after Noor, okay? You're welcome, sweetheart. Is it Jasmine? Sorry, Jasmine. Wait, is Jasmine gone? Because I believe Jasmine. Oh, right. Yes, you are right. It's Jasmine first. Okay. So, Jasmine, if you're still here, let me know. And now I'm going to do Noah's question. Let me just quickly check the time. Okay, I'm good for time. Okay. Actually, can you just give me 2 seconds, please? I'm just going to quickly get a sip of water and I'll be right back. I promise. Just give me 2 seconds, please. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry guys. Thank you for being patient with me. I'm starting to think that I should do readings like this more often because I spend a lot of money replacing my cards and it's actually an expense that I don't want. Okay, so, oh, I'm so sorry, Jasmine. Oh, I'm so sorry, Jasmine. I promise I'm gonna do you next, okay? So I'm just gonna quickly do Noor and then I'll do you, and I'm so, 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 so sorry. Okay, so Noor, if you were to reconcile with Mike, will the relationship end up in a marriage? And how does Mike currently feel about me? Okay. Hi, Gabby. I'm gonna do you after Jasmine, if that's okay. And thank you for being patient with me. Thank you. I'm really sorry, guys. Okay, so if you were to reconcile with, okay. Okay, now here's the thing about your question, because you're asking me a hypothetical, which is if you were to reconcile with Mike, right? Would you like me to just go ahead and tell you whether or not you're going to reconcile with him? Or should we continue this in the hypothetical? It's a, it's okay. I do normally charge, but today, I'm returning after an extremely long break. Like I haven't been here in months. And so all of you guys are new. Like my old crowd didn't even get notified. So I thought, seeing as I'm coming back after a really long time and I'm not physically using my cards, I'm just using them on an energetic level, I decided that all the readings should just be free today. And thank you for subscribing. Okay, so you want to do it my way. Um, okay, so I'll go ahead and tell you whether or not you guys are gonna get back. Oh, thank you for the love heart, sweetie. All right, so I'll go ahead and tell you whether or not you guys are going to reconcile, and then we're gonna go from there, okay? Actually, first, let me find out how he feels about you, okay? Let me see how he feels about you. How does Mike feel about Noor? Hmm. The Two of Cups. That's a good start. Mm. And I'm seeing like this image behind the Two of Cups, which like is like a goddess, like a very ancient goddess. What I'm feeling is that Mike sees you as like somebody, as like a soulmate. He sees you as a soulmate, somebody that he possibly connected with in a past life. He feels that no matter what happens between the two of you, you were destined to know each other. Actually, what I'm seeing is that you two did know each other in a past life. You knew each other in it. Oh my God. Do you know what? I am never using my cards physically ever again. Like the readings are so much juicier when I do them this way. I'm seeing all kinds of shit that I would never normally see. Like, how am I tapping into your past life? I'm loving it. You two knew each other in the like ancient Egyptian times. Oh wow. Like this is so regal. This is so regal. Okay. Okay, let me see what else I can see. Okay. Let me just refocus. Oh wow, what the fuck? You guys had more than one past life together. I'm also seeing that there was a period of time where your souls inhabited the bodies of indigenous people. Okay, what kind of indigenous? I'm seeing like Native American type indigenous. Yeah. So you've had at least two past lives together. So your souls are definitely very well connected. And he feels that connection, like he feels that tie to the past with you, which is why he'll never be able to fully let you go. Whether he talks to you or not, He just feels like you'll always be in his heart. He'll always be obsessing over you in some way. How else does he feel? Now, I'm not saying he necessarily remembers these two past lives. These two past lives are just what I'm being shown. It's just that he can, when you've had a couple of lives with someone, you do feel that. Even if the other person doesn't remember, it might be because they've chosen not to remember in this life. But there's always a residue there. There's always, like, sometimes you just feel like this strong tie to someone and you don't know why. Or when you meet them for the first time, it's like you don't know why. It feels like you've known them your whole life, or you just, it's like you start a conversation and it's not, oh, what's your favorite color? What music do you listen to? It's like you start a conversation and it almost feels as if you're picking up from where you left off, wherever that may have been. Okay, so how else does he feel about you though? Three of Swords. Mm, gut wrenched out. Yeah. Heavy regrets. Heavy regrets. How else does he feel? How else does he feel? Does he want to get back together? There's a couple of cards trying to come through at once. I'm tapping into a lot of anxiety. I don't know if he suffers from anxiety, but it's almost like I can't breathe. Like somebody suffers from anxiety. One of you does. Like when he thinks of you, he wishes things went differently. Does he want to get back together? Page of Cups. There's a lot of regret and sorrow in his heart. There's a lot of regret and sorrow that he may or not have expressed. Deep, 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 deep regret. Like, it's not even just regret, it's like he's sorry. I don't know if he's verbally, taken any responsibility for his actions, but what I'm getting for him is that he feels very sorry. And if he hasn't already, would at least like the opportunity to apologize. Oh shit. I see someone pouring out their cup. I see someone pouring out their cup. He might be trying to move on. It might be you or it might be him, right? But one of you feels, or is it that this is something he's afraid of? He's afraid that it's going to be too late for the two of you. That's what it is. It's like he wants to offer you the cup, wants to say sorry, right? But is afraid that you'll say that it's not good enough and that you'll take the cup that he's offering and just pour it out into the sand. When you see I don't know if you know very much about the cards, but with the Page of Cups, there's like a fish inside, and he's worried that you're going to mistake the fish for a snake. He's worried that there's still some trust issues, or that there will be trust issues, or that you won't believe that he's genuinely sorry. So it's like this fear, this anxiety that I'm picking up on is fear. Mm. Oh, I see. I see. I see. Yeah, he's afraid that you're not going to trust him. Let me see what else. Okay, so are you two actually going to be able to reconcile? I see the Two of Wands. So so the thing is, you're ooh. I see that you two are going to reconcile, but I don't think you should. Let me tell you how I know that you two are, but I don't think you should. I saw the Two of Wands. Now, I don't know if you know about the Two of Wands, but it's literally a man standing on the edge of a cliff, right? And he's got two wands, one in each hand. And in the left hand, there's also like a globe, right? And in what I saw was the globe turning into an apple. The person that's standing on the edge of the cliff with the two wands and the globe that turns into an apple, right? And you're the one that takes a bite of the apple. Taking a bite of the apple is a bad idea. I'm getting Adam and Eve symbolism here too. And I can't stop seeing this fucking snake. I don't think you actually can trust him to do right by you the next time around. There are secrets that have yet to be revealed. I just don't think that you're going to feel as valued as you're supposed to feel. I think you're going to give more energy into this than you will be receiving. Now, that doesn't mean that this won't necessarily turn into marriage, but if it does, I don't think it will be the healthiest marriage. Now, let me see if it actually is going to go towards marriage. If, mm, I see the Fool. Okay, I don't know if you know. Okay, so with the Fool card, right? It's why do I keep seeing you standing on the edge of a fucking cliff? Because the Fool is standing on the edge of a cliff. Always does, right? But he also has a dog next to him, right? The dog is on the left hand side. I think we should really pay attention to the left hand side, right? Because the thing is, with the Two of Wands, the globe is in your left hand. And with the Fool, the dog is on the left. What do people usually associate the left with? It's the past. I see. Okay, because I saw two versions of the dog. I saw the dog in two different dimensions. The first version of the dog, right, is trying to push you away from the edge. It's like it's doing what it's supposed to do. It's trying to warn you. It's trying to be your guardian, right? But I also see the dog in a different dimension being a symbol of the past. And you having to kick that dog off the edge of the cliff and take a step back. But either way, you're taking a step back. You need to leave the past in the past. You need to leave the past in the past. Would this result in marriage? Like if she went into marriage with this guy, like would it actually go into marriage? Would it go into marriage? Three of Cups, third parties, celebrations. Yeah, it could. Would it be a healthy marriage? I see the devil. Codependency, unhealthy addictions, toxic behavior, mm, fuckery. Leave the past where it is, please. I do see that it would possibly go into marriage, but I don't see it being a happy marriage. I see lots of good sex. I see two-faced energy. I see the lovers. And you know what's really interesting that I'm seeing the lovers because the lovers card also has this Adam and Eve symbolism to it as well. Like there's the snake there and you know, that it's also Gemini. The lovers is Gemini energy, and Gemini energy can be very two-faced as well. It's like you never know which twin you're gonna get. Mm. It's like this person's trying to sell you a false narrative. It's like that anxiety and fear that I was picking up on before was, is she going to believe my bullshit again? Will I be able to get away with it this time? I don't like this person's energy at all. Mm. I do. I see good sex. Mm. I see you should just not take a bite of the apple. I do see this. If you were to reconcile, it'll be because it's your choice. And if you make that choice, you'll end up regretting it. And I think you should cut your losses. This is a bad investment, unfortunately. That's what I see. I'm sorry. Okay, so now you've asked me a really good question, like why is it so difficult with you and him in this lifetime? So what I'm going to do is what sort of lesson are you supposed to learn from this? Now, I'm being reminded of when I saw you guys in the Egyptian times in ancient Egypt, because one of the things I saw was like a version of you with, and this is not, I'm not speaking literally now, okay? This is figuratively. There's an image of you with many hands. So I think part of your lesson in this lifetime is to learn how to focus on the right priorities. Like, have you neglected in your life action that isn't bearing fruit? What have you neglected to prioritize to give to this? Have you neglected yourself? Have you neglected the people? Have you neglected other responsibilities? You came to figure out, how to learn how to it's all about investments. I always say to people, budget your energy, right? Treat your, because energy is the original currency, right? All of the currency that we know today, that's physical or crypto, that's new currency. The oldest currency of time is your personal energy. And you have to budget that the exact same way as you budget your money. You have to look and see, okay, this is a good investment, this is a bad investment. This is an asset and this is a liability. Sometimes investing into a liability is fine if it's only going to have a tiny consequence. So that could be a bar of chocolate or something. It's too much sugar, too much of that can kill you. But investing in that sometimes for the short term is fine. But then you also have the kind of bad investments that will make you homeless, you know? So you've got to pick and choose, which liabilities are okay and which liabilities you need to stay away from, and make sure that the focus is on the assets. That's where a huge chunk of your energy is going. And the biggest asset of them all is yourself. So you take a huge chunk of your energy, you pour back into self. And then your good investments that are outside of yourself, and a tiny portion on a liability that isn't going to do you too much harm. And you bank the rest. You bank the rest. It's so important to make sure that your personal energy balance is in the credit, because if you're giving and giving and giving and giving, it's like trying to lend money to someone when your bank account is in overdraft and you're in the red. The quality of the energy that you pour out can only be as good as the amount that you pour into yourself. Because if you're pouring from overdraft, what are you pouring? That's nonsense. It's not good to you or anyone, really. It's no point. So one of the things you came here to do in this lifetime was to practice putting that in motion, budgeting that energy. He came with you this time around to teach you how to put better boundaries in place, to show you exactly what you don't want so that you can heal and then be more open to what you sure you are deserving of. Whoa. I know what I said, but reading it the way that you put it, wow. Girl, I'm just saying, cut your losses, please. Yes, and stay away. Now that you are away, stay away. Don't look back, please. Do not look back. Do not look back. Hi guys who are new to the chat, welcome. Just so you know, I'm not using any physical cards. I'm connecting with my deck energetically because my cards are somewhere else. I'm doing everybody in chronological order as much as I can. Let me know if I accidentally skip you. I've just done Noor. Thank you very much, Noor. And I'm now going to do Jasmine if you're still here, please. And thank you. And then after Jasmine, Gabby, you are next, if you're still here. Yes, Gabby, you're after Jasmine. Thank you so much for being patient with me. I'm sorry it couldn't be better news, no, but honestly, it kind of is good news because the good news is that you made the right decision in pulling away from him, and now you need to keep going. Honey, run, run. You're welcome, sweetie. Okay, Jasmine. Okay, after Gabby, after Jasmine, I'm gonna take a 2 minute break and then I'm gonna do you, Gabby, because I'm starting to feel thirsty again. I'm starting to feel a bit drained. Um, Thank you so much, Gabby. Okay, Jasmine, why is my specific person staying in his current situation if there's a mutual agreement that it's not working out? What's what's the holdback for the mutual to let go and move on to what's meant? Well, first of all, okay, you know what? I'm not. I am not. I'm not. Let me get to this. Um, so why is he? I mean, first of all, I know this is your specific person, right? But if they're still entertaining someone else, then okay, I'm not. Let me just see what I can pick up. I'm starting to feel really drained and thirsty. So yeah, I'm only gonna do Gabby after this and then I'm gonna have to go. Okay. How does Jasmine's specific person feel about the mutual? Six of Cups. It's hard to let go of someone from your past. You know, this person, okay, your specific person still cares about the third party. That's why they still care about them. Let me see what else. The Tower. And so even though it's been agreed that things are not working out, still can't let go. And your specific person needs to be careful because if he doesn't pull away soon. Wait, hold on. Hold on. I want to know, was he telling the truth about things being the way they are with the other person? Was he telling the truth? Why am I seeing Batman? That's weird. You know, this, you know, your specific person still feels like protective over the mutual. It's like that's a bond, even though they've already come to like an agreement that it's not working out. It's like, well, how do I stop caring about you? And, you know, I still want you to be okay in life. I'm seeing a Christmas tree. I think December is going to be a very, um, I think something is going to happen in December. What else? Wait, let me see what you're saying here. Very guarded, right? Okay, let me just see. I think December, if there's going to be any forward movement, I feel like it's going to happen around December time. I feel like there's going to be a tower moment, something that's going to force the two of them to separate around December time. Now, if it doesn't happen between the two of them, it's going to happen between the two of you. Let me try and clarify this. I see a date. I see a meetup. I see pink. Very feminine energy. Shopping. Hold on, why do I see someone reaching in their bag and reapplying their lipstick? Okay, so around December, he's going to be meeting up with either you or this person. It's going to be a date. Let me try and clarify who it's going to be. Is it Jasmine or is it the other person? Also, I see pills. I see some kind of medication. I don't know if one of you or if you know somebody who's sick. This might not be relevant to your reading. This might be something else. But I feel like somebody needs to take medication for something. I'm seeing medication getting spilled. Sometimes stuff comes in that isn't necessarily to do with the reading. But I'm seeing that somebody might not be feeling very well. He might not be feeling well and he might be keeping that a secret, or you might know someone who's not very well right now, or it could be you, but somebody in your energy is not very well right now and needs to take medication. So let me know if that resonates with you at all. Let me see what else is going on here. Um, okay, basically, huh? Basically, what I'm getting for this whole thing is there's really not much you can do to control how this is going to go. You're not going to see any forward movement with this whole situation until around December time. Is he going to be moving in your direction or the other person? Now, let me see that. Eight of Wands. So there will be communication between the two of you. What else do I see? A Seven of Wands. So there is an interest in you, but he's pulling back for now. What else? Seven of Swords. Stay the fuck away from this person, please. There's something sneaky about him. He's a liar. Seven of Swords. Sneaky lying energy. I don't like it. I saw a Christmas tree, so around Christmas time. But honestly, there's something sneaky about him. There's something about him I don't know, there's just something deceptive about his energy. Now, let me see what it could be because it might not necessarily be something bad. Sometimes deception could just mean, oh, well, you know, I'm holding back my feelings or I want to seem like I'm okay when I'm not. Let me see what that Seven of Swords is about. I see a gun. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. He's had suicidal thought. Oh my God. He's depressed. That's why I saw the, oh my God. No, don't. I don't want to cry. Because I saw the empty pills, and now it's like I'm seeing somebody who wants to shoot themselves. He's sometimes, if it's not him, it's somebody he knows. So it might be the person that he's dealing with, it could be him or someone in his life, but someone in his energy is not very well. There's mental health issues. This is somebody who's been very depressed, has had suicidal thoughts, and he feels like that needs taking care of, and that's where the deceptive energy is coming from. So it's either him who feels this way, the other person he's dealing with, or someone else in his life. But it's in his energy, and he's trying to keep that from you. Someone's very depressed. Someone's very unhappy, very sad. And he feels like that's more of a priority right now. And he might not ever tell you about it. That's really strange. He doesn't want you to know. Oh my God. Let me try. Okay, is it him specifically? Is it the person he's dealing with? Okay. First of all, before I try to tell you who it is, whoever it is, they're healing from it. It's like they're releasing themselves from that energy. So this was somebody who was in a really bad place, because I saw the Three of Swords in reverse. I'm also seeing the Lovers in reverse too. So I do think it might be the person that he was dealing with, because I see the Lovers in reverse, and I see the Three of Swords in reverse. So that's releasing, that's letting go, that's walking away from that kind of energy. Now, is it specifically the person who's been dealing with? Because even if that person hasn't been thinking about killing themselves, it's just really, really dark, dark thoughts of like, this person not feeling like their life is worth living, or feeling like there's meaning in their life. I'm seeing a really dark figure, somebody with like really dark skin. But I don't think that has anything to do with this reading, because sometimes what I see gets mixed up in one. That might be a message for myself. Um, is he gonna come towards you with serious intention? Are you two going to be able to be in a relationship together? I see. I can't distance. I see traveling. Either this person is at it's just at an energetic distance, or there's a physical distance too. But I see traveling. Are you two going to be able to? Where's this going? Where's this leading? I see happier times, more joyful times. I see laughter and closeness and fondness on a journey together. When is this likely to happen? In the winter, so if it's not at Christmas time, it will be within the winter season. I saw a snowflake. I do think something significant is going to happen in December. But going into January and February, I see you guys spending more time physically together and bonding and like creating like a happy memory. I see things getting better with time. What else do I see? I'm not getting anything else. The letter A might be significant. I don't know why. I just keep seeing the letter A. I think he's thought about traveling with you, or you might travel to go and see him. Travel is significant. I think boats might be significant too, or water, but I see travel. Going the it might be symbolic of going the distance, I don't know. But I can't pick up anything else there. Let me see what you're saying. Yeah, that was pretty intense, wasn't it? Okay, I'm just gonna do one more, and it's Gabby, and then I have to go for a while, guys. Gabby, are you still here? Gabby, let me know. If not, I'm just gonna quickly have some water and then I'll just take one more person. Whew, my energy is done. That drains me. Okay, Gabby, thank you so much. I'm just gonna quickly get some water. Yeah, I might come back this evening. I'm just gonna quickly take some water. You're welcome. Oh, thank you, Jasmine. That's very sweet of you. And I'll be back in a second. Thank you so much, Gabby. I'll literally just be like 60 seconds. Thank you so much. Be right back. Hi. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, Gabby, what was your question, please? While you're typing your question, it's gonna look like the chat is buffering. That's just me quickly checking something. Okay. Oh, thank you so much. Okay, so what are the next actions? How do I say this? Is it Odalus or Odalis? He's an air of this person's an Aries, and we are friends right now, but I have a feeling that he likes me a bit more than that. Okay, so let me see. What are the next actions? Okay. Before we get into what the next actions are going to be, let's see how this person feels about you, first of all. And then we'll go into, then this is how I want to do it. First, I want to see how this person feels about you. Then I want to see if you guys will ever be in a relationship. And then I want to work backwards from there to see what the next actions will be. Is that okay? Let me know. Hi, unfortunately, this is the last question that I'm doing for now, but I am going to try and come back in about 2 hours. Okay, it's okay with you? I will be back. I will be back, I promise. Um, okay. So first of all, yeah, let me see how does the Aries feel about you? Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, it's only because I'm feeling a bit drained right now, and I just need to take some time to recharge, and then I can come back and give you the best reading that I can. Okay, so let's see. How does the Aries feel about Gabby? Why does the Knight of Wands keep showing up for everybody today? Mm, let's see. This is somebody, whether they're going to stay as your friend or if it evolves into more. This is someone who's gonna. Oh wow. Okay, I'm seeing fair. I'm seeing too much. I'm seeing too much. I'm seeing too much. Okay, first I'm seeing like a dog, and dogs have a symbolism of being like really loyal. This is like this is somebody who will always want to be by your side. I'm also seeing like pairs of swans, and when their beaks get together, it's like you see these love hearts, and it's like the dog is going in between the swan. Okay, like basically I see swans, right? So you've got a row of swans on the left and a row of swans on the right, and the dog going through the swans down the middle. That tells me that one day this person hopes to marry you and be loyal to you and dedicated to you and possibly have children. This is someone who thinks you're so sweet and so kind and lovely, and thinks your energy is pure and sweet and simple. You make this person smile. I see rainbows. This is somebody who wants as much balance in the connection as possible. Will you actually end up in a relationship though, together? This is something that is very much within your control. But some things need fixing as I'm seeing tools. I'm seeing somebody with a screwdriver on, like working on some hinges. There are certain things that need to be corrected, fixed, mended, put in place before a relationship can ever really be possible. There's healing, there's work to be done. There's work to be done. You two still, even though you have a friendship, there's work to be done on your bond, right? You're not there yet. And it's not because of anything necessarily that's negative. It's just that you're still laying down the foundations to build. So I do see that with time, a relationship will be possible, but you're not there yet. You guys are still building your foundation, but it's going to be wonderful. Now, what are his next actions going to be towards you? Let's see here. But he does like you. You were right. He does like you as more than a friend. I don't think that his next actions are going to be to start to take steps towards a relationship manifesting just yet. I think his next actions are going to be to contact you, possibly through text messaging or some kind of messaging service, possibly online, maybe online or through email or text. It's just to contact you and just to say hey and see how you're doing. I don't see any like I don't see any fast movement here. I see you guys just taking your time and slowly building it up into something that's going to be very long lasting and something very beautiful. I think you have a lot to look forward to here. Try not to be in a hurry for it to become more, because it's going to happen naturally over time. And even if one or both of you starts to see other people along the way, those relationships aren't necessarily going to last. I see it always ending up being you two in the end. So don't be discouraged if you start seeing somebody, or if your Aries starts seeing someone, because that's just part of the journey, right? Because you're both learning from those experiences. I see you two being end game. End game. Yes. End game. Remember that word. End game. You two are end game. And I just see these two. I see a couple sitting on a bench near, on a hill, looking out into the sunset, lying in each other's, with their heads on each other's, two heads touching, just looking out, watching the sunset and saying, we made it. I don't know if one of you wears glasses. I don't know why I'm picking up on glasses. If neither one of you wears a pair of glasses, then I suspect that one of you needs to sharpen their perspective of something. So try not to look at, things not moving quickly between the two of you as something negative, right? Look at it as something that perfection cannot be rushed. But I'm also getting a bit of stalking, like there could be some online stalking or asking about you, like checking up on you from time to time, maybe to see what you post, or just see, if you've been online, or or possibly looking to see if you guys live anywhere near each other. It might be, checking up to see, anything about you in the neighborhood, but this is somebody who always wants to know what you're doing, basically. Oh, you do. You wear glasses. I knew it. Being with the other person, it will always, yeah. You two are endgame. So, I'm surprised. I don't know why I'm surprised that I saw the glasses, but yeah. um so okay, so taking the time, it gets hard at times because of jealousy. I know, but try not to think about that. I do think you two should have a conversation and be honest with each other, but I don't think that conversation needs to be had just yet. I still think that you guys are building your foundation. I think just try to be there for each other right now. Try to be the most amazing friends you can be to each other. And generally, gradually pour that love in more and more over time. Let things fall into place naturally over time. Allow things to fall into place naturally. Don't try to force anything. I do think for now, at the very least, things are moving in your favor very, very, very slowly. Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed the reading. And thank you to the rest of you guys who joined me. I will be back soon. If not later today, then tomorrow. Oh, you want to know how I did say how he feels about you? He basically just thinks you're this really sweet person who makes him smile. He just sees you, to be honest with you, he just sees you as like someone that's like really, really kind, really, really, really kind. And there's just like a softness, like to even if you might have like a friendship where you might banter or whatever, the only way he thinks of you is somebody who's like really soft, has like a calming effect on him. He smiles when he thinks of you, and wants to always be in your life in whatever way that is possible. But I do come back again the next time I'm live, or like maybe in a week or like a few months, because the thing is, I want to be able to give you an update on how he's feeling at that time, and then whether or not it's going to be okay for you guys to have the talk. You're most welcome. Hi, Selena. I'm really sorry, darling, but I'm actually going now. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm going to be back either later today or tomorrow, I promise. Okay, bye, guys. Bye.